Okay, so this is going to be a little bit of a lore session here regarding my favorite chapter of the Black Templars. It does contain some spoils, so I'll give you a couple seconds to decide if you want to stay or not. So that time starts now. You have 3 seconds. Okay, so I just finished reading The End and the Death, Volume 3. I have finished the Siege of Terror series. Oh my god, it is a masterpiece. Just my opinion. I loved it. As soon as I finished the book, I had to sit down in quiet time for like 10 minutes. But anyway, so the reason I'm making this video is I've noticed some lore discrepancies. Now, we all know that in the lore, Rogel Dorn broke his sword over his knee when he found the Emperor's broken body. That's even stated in Helbrecht, Knight of the Throne, when Guilliman comes to recruit the Black Templars for the Indominus Crusade. Now, since I just finished The End of the Death Volume 3, that whole scene plays out. But Rogel Dorn does not break his sword over his knee. You all know, if you don't know, I'll tell you anyway, that Rogel Dorn has a dual-bladed chainsword. It goes on both sides. The chain blade is on both sides. Now, in the novel, in the Death Volume 3, he picks up one of his Housecarl's swords, a power sword, because his original sword was lost when he was in the warp fighting Horus. Now, with that being said, I just reread it too, that's why I brought it down here. Nowhere in The End of the Death Volume 3 does it say he broke that sword over his knee, because 1, it's not written in the book, and 2, it wasn't even his actual sword. So, my question is Helbrecht Knight of the Throne, is the High Marshal's sword now retconned into not being part of the Rogel Dorn sword? Or, like, what's the discrepancy there? Because it's not written in a book, so does that mean... Well, what does that mean? That's what my question is. I realized that the other day on my live, and I'm like, ooh, I should make a video about that. So, too long didn't read. They retconned Rogel Dorn's sword being part of High Marshal Helbrecht's sword in Helbrecht Knight of the Throne. So, Rogel Dorn breaking his sword over his knee is no longer canon. So, yeah, that upset me, to say the least. So, I thought I'd share my finding with y'all. So, tell me what you think in the comments, because I'm curious to hear what y'all hear, or what y'all think.